Hey everyone, so we're going to break it down tonight with this Boulevard shooter, or shooters should I say. For anybody that can't see them in the video, we're going to take a closer look at them. Follow me. Right here is the shooter that was running into frame as the black SUV goes by. Now, granted, I admit this is hard to see, but he's right there. Okay. Now, if you can't see what he's doing in this next screenshot, then you need to go to RX Optical or somewhere and get your eyes checked. Because right there, my friends, he is shooting. He turns and he shoots. And if you slow the video down, you can see all that stuff going on. So right there, so he was running, he stops, he turns, he shoots, my opinion. If you disagree, then be my guest, but I know what I saw. A little bit closer. For sure. This guy is pointing his gun. Then he turns back around. If he was just running away, I don't think he would stop and turn back around. If he was running away, I think he would just keep running. No, this dude stops and turns, and then he turns back around. So why would you stop and turn around if you were just running away from other people that were shooting? You wouldn't stop. You wouldn't turn around unless you were shooting back at them. That's my opinion. So here he is after he shoots. See, there's another guy right here, but obviously they must be together or on the same side. I don't even know what to say because we don't know who orchestrated this or why and who all was involved. However, this dude would be toast if this guy wasn't on his side. So that's why I say that they're on the same side. So here he is after he just got done firing that shot. My opinion. There's his arms. There's his legs. Just a little bit closer. Right there he is. Now, he kind of gets lost for a minute. Come on, stupid. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry. So, but I think he's right here somewhere. He's right here. Oh. And now, what I see is he's kind of behind this pole, but there's his arm, there's his head. He's pointing again, I think. He's pointing north. Let's take a little closer look. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I don't think he's pointing north. I think he's pointing, horrible directions. More west, I guess. Because he's right here. Right there's his arm. There's his upper body. His legs get a little lost in there, but I see it. I can see him. You know, he's right there he is. Right on the boulevard. Like he owns the boulevard. Sorry, guy, you don't own the boulevard. So, see, right there? There he is. One leg, two legs. You're going to get a better look at it now. So, again, if the guy was just running away because he was scared, he kind of did a shitty job of that because he was stopping and turning and pointing and shooting, and so, no, he wasn't just somebody that was at the concert who was running away. That, that's my opinion. I don't know how anybody could see it differently, but maybe somebody can, and you're entitled to your opinion. However, I don't think you've poured over hours and hours and hours of video and taken hundreds and hundreds of screenshots and dissected them like I have. So until you do that, then maybe you just want to listen to what I'm telling you here. And then here he is running away. And I do believe that the guy that was over here, there's two of them right here. And so I think they take off together and they take off towards the west. Oops, let's go back. And I think what I wanted to show you in this screenshot was just that they were all over the place by the Luxor. See this shadow here? Well, that's because there's one of these dudes standing here behind this tree, but there's a light, so it's illuminating, and they're all over in here. And this is right at the Luxor, or maybe that's closer to the Delano. I don't know. That could be closer to the Delano, but they were by the Luxor too, and I mean, they were just everywhere. I'm pretty sure there's one right here, and there could be one right there also. But they were all up and down here. And they're all, I think, kind of congregating here because in my next video, I'm going to show you how some of them were picked up by a couple different vehicles. So that's going to be my next upload that I think you'll find pretty interesting. And then this is where all that was taking place. So I do believe that each side has a big panel light here, and those were obviously on that night. I believe there were shooters right here. They were all right in here, and this is the Welcome to Mandalay Bay fountain thing, I believe, right on the corner of Mandalay Bay Road and Las Vegas Boulevard. Here it is at night or dusk. So it's not lit up, but I believe that once it gets really dark, or, I don't know every night, but obviously on the night of October 1st, that was lit up. There's a panel on each side that was lit up. So right in here is where the shooter was, stopping and turning and shooting, just to give you a better idea of what we're looking at here. So that's it for this video, but like I said, I have a ton more of screenshots that show some of these bad guys getting picked up. I think that this is proof that obviously there was more than one shooter, and then I believe that the number of shooters were probably in the double digits. I think that there were teams of anywhere from 5 to 10, at all four corners of that venue. I really do. So there were a number of these, I don't even know what to call them, militia, mercenary, snipers, shadow men, bad guys, roof runners, evil people. And whoever orchestrated this, And why? I don't know. And that's what I hope that we can all be a part in, finding out. We need to know what happened. We can't, I think I've said this before, but we can't let this just be. This isn't right. I mean, that could have been a family member. I do have a very good friend whose daughter was there that night. She got out safely, thank goodness. And I can't press the issue. Her mom refuses to talk about that because she's still traumatized. She was back here in Michigan. Her daughter was out in Vegas. Now her daughter has spoke. She's young, 23. She has spoke to a couple of the local media outlets. Nothing too detailed, but I'd love to get the chance to talk to her, but I need to be respectful also. So I'm going to hold off on that, but we just can't let this, rest, because obviously there was a very concerted effort to do some major harm to a lot of people that night, and we need to find out who and why. So until next time, have a good one.